Hey everybody, welcome to Waxadisc Music, and what I want to show you tonight is, a little update from Ableton called Drift. I don't know if you've seen it, I don't know if you're aware, if you've done your update of Ableton. If you've got a nookie copy, then obviously you can't. However, the Drift is a free double oscillator plugin that comes with some really cool presets. So I'm going to run through a handful of those presets now, which I think are absolutely brilliant. So let's go. Okay, so Drift looks like this. It's in your instruments rack if you've not noticed. So it's in there, and you've got all of these different banks, basses, brass, guitar, etc. There's not a lot in each one, but nevertheless, it's nice. There's quite a lot of pads, but it's nice to get something fresh and free in the update. So I thought it's pretty cool. So anyway, you've got your two oscillators down here, and you've got all your filters, your envelopes, the usual business. So I just wanted to go through some of the presets that really work for me, and they just kind of give me a bit of a boost. So the first one that I'm going to do is the vintage chorus bass. I love this bass here. Let's listen to this, and I've just load it up and brilliant. Great little sound there. Obviously you can change the frequency and automate it, and the res, the usual stuff, but you can do some pretty cool stuff with that. So that one is that one. Next up is in the brass section, and that's the Moody Fanfare. And this is a pretty realistic sort of, brass. Really nice stuff there. Obviously, you can take the cut-offs down and do some kind of really drawn-out ambient sort of. So that's a good one. I really like that one. And the next one is the chord key stab. Now then, this little bad boy here comes in the guitar and Pluck sound, and is the classic sort of, you've got the house sort of. Brilliant for deep house and your classic garage stuff. You've got the different banks in it, these little presets, basic with no chords, so it's like just a flat tone. So you can play it as a simple synth. Housemate, no choir. You can get hard, a bit harsh on the end. The shorter version. Turn down the tone, obviously, and obviously the decay is low on that, which is nice. And then the distant raver, which is like a etc, etc. So yeah, that's that one. Next up then is the many pads in here. There's one in here called the LoFi Pad, which I really think this is quite nice. And let's just go like. You can do some really cool sort of moody lo-fi stuff with this. So like if we was to hold, like a D minor, turn the cutoff down, and you've got that kind of crackle under there, which is, for some really sort of moody. I mean, you can put your own crackle on any sort of pad, but it's just nice to have that sort of in there. And then you've got the still one, which is just plain, but I just think that's really nice to just have that. If you've got the crackle on and the flutter, so that, as they call it, so just do those long drawn out chords. Really cool. The other one I love in here is the VHS Dreams. This is a really cool plugin at all of us. This is. So it's really proper out there sort of ambient, but excellent for like lo-fi sort of. That retro wave sort of stuff you could do. And then turn the cutoff up. Really nice sound. The other one that I really love, now this is absolutely brilliant for big sweeping pads, is the Stardust Strings. So just check this out. absolutely brilliant. So it's really clean as well. It's like a low end as well. It's really clean. So that's really nice. And then we've got a little ARP sound in here called the mouse ARP. And I put this on here. Set this to like a 1/16th on the ARP rate. And if we go up to 1/16th on this, stick some delay and some reverb on it for now. And then you've got this kind of like, let's slow it down to about 100. I was experimenting with this the other day, and it's like kind of like, you kind of get that synth wave. And then if we kind of like go, you know, mess about with the filter. And then come back down again. You could do some real cool sort of, you know, really cool. And so on. So they're just the sounds that I really like in there. The sweeping pads, the Stardust string is brilliant. The VHS Dreams pad is great. You know, the vintage chorus bass, all of those sounds are ideal for kind of, you know, retro wave, nostalgic sort of 80s sounding stuff, you know, funk, disco boogie for the bass sound. So yeah, go and check out the Drift, which comes in the latest Ableton update for Ableton 11. Thank you guys, and I'll see you soon.